All right, good morning, everybody. So let's just go ahead, start. Nice, good tap of the toes. Let's take it out and in. Heels up, right, and left. And the music will get louder here in a minute. It just starts out super, super quiet. 4, 3, heels to the front. So we're just gonna start nice, good thumbs up reach. At 8, 7, 4, 3, tap it to the side, reach it across the body. 4, 3, toes to the back, straight arm, press it back. So think about bracing the core. We're gonna take our pinky back and we're going to reach back behind us. 4, 3, 2, kick the soccer ball. We haven't done these ones for a while. So just think reach, press it down, try to tap your ankle. 4, 3, hamstring curls. We're gonna take hand to heel, same side. So we're turning those knees in just a little bit. 4, 3, in the center, we're gonna take it down and up. So just our good mornings. So nice and tall, hands on the thighs or hands behind your head. Let's add in some arms, back and up. So think about going skiing. And I know when we ski, we don't take our arms up super high like this, but we're warming up. Hands to the shoulders. We're gonna squat it down, take it up, reach. Squat it down, take it up and reach up. Down, 2, up, 2. Good, we got 4 more of these. So good squat, reach it tall. Good, 2 more. 1 more. Forward step and reach right here, reach and pull. Think about trying to get your elbows pretty close to parallel. It doesn't have to be perfect. Squeeze them back. Forward step, reach, cross the body. 4, 3, 2, side step and reach, take it out and in. So just a good side lunge. If your balance isn't great, you can keep the feet flat, just keep them wide. 2, backward step right here, open and close at the chest. We're tucking our ribs, keeping that belly pulled in. 4, so all the squeezing happens at the top. 2, overhead arm reach, up and back. My shoulders are definitely talking to me today. Good. 4, 2, jog or power march. So nice easy jog. You can march it out. We just want to pump those arms, try to get those thighs up. We're elevating our heart rate just a little bit. Jumping jacks right here, out and in. High impact, low impact, tap it to the side. 8, 7. Heel curls. So low impact, we start with this. It's a nice good hamstring curl. Think about scraping the mud off the bottom of your shoes. Higher impact option, we jog. Skaters, side step, cross behind. If you want to make it harder, add a bigger hop, side to side, or reach down towards the floor. March it out, shake it out, bring it up. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down into your back pocket. Grab a quick drink. Today we're gonna do something a little bit different. We haven't done this format for a while. We're gonna do 2 exercises, 30 seconds work, 10 seconds rest, 3 rounds. So we're gonna do every exercise 3 times, and we're in pairs. We're gonna do a lower body, and then we're gonna do an upper body. First circuit, sumo squats. Second circuit, you're gonna grab a weight. You're going to do a front press and then an overhead press. You can use 2 dumbbells. One just seems to work a little easier. So grab a weight. We're gonna do a sumo squat. Sumo squats, wider stance. Toes are pointing out kind of towards the corner, so we don't have to turn them out into a plie, but we turn them out a little bit more to the corners. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So nice and tall. We're just gonna take it down and up. How you hold your weight is up to you. The main thing to think about this, especially with sumos, is not to let the knees come in when your toes are out. This is gonna be kind of getting you a little bit of an inner thigh stretch, working on some inner and outer thigh work here. Still staying tall, picking something up off the ground. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. You can keep your feet as is. I'm going to bring mine in. We're going to do front press, overhead press, okay? Here we go. So front and overhead. So when we go to the front, you do not have to get your arms stretched out, shoulders up, perfectly out. Out and in. So arms going out is core, arms going overhead is shoulders. But even when you go overhead, we're working our core. We're not letting ourselves lean back and arch as we do this. Good, bring it in. 1 round done, 2 rounds to go. Going back for our sumo squat. Nice and tall, 2 and 1. Take it down, bring it up. So we want to make sure that we're not folding our bodies forwards. I want you to sit. And that may mean that your knees are going to push towards your toes. As long as you're keeping a nice, good, flat foot, that's what we want. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. We're gonna go for our front press, overhead press. Adjust your weights as you need. 2, and 1. So front press, overhead press. So think you're drawing a corner, trying to keep the arm parallel, especially if it's a little heavier, it might want to drop. Take it out, bring it up. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We have 1 more round. So wide stance, knees over your toes. Here we go. Take it down, bring it up. So we don't want to push our knees forwards and stay perfectly upright. You shouldn't feel like your heels are going to lift off the floor. You bring it down, we take it up, because we want to push through those heels to stand tall. 10 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Going for our last round, front press, overhead press. 3, 2, and 1. So chest, and then ceiling. So this can be slow, steady, or nice, good reach to the front. We want to take soft knees, tails tucked under, good glute squeeze, good core. I know I sometimes start to lean back. We want to think shoulders over our hips. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Grab a quick drink if you need it. Moving on. Next combination, we're going to do a single-sided RDL with 1 arm, 1 dumbbell. And then we're going to do a 1-arm row, and your other arm is going to stay in an up position, preferably holding a weight. So single leg deadlift, right leg, left arm, shoulders down and back, brace the core. We're going to reach, and I can tell my balance is fun today. We're gonna reach and come up in 3, 2, 1, 30 seconds. So nice and tall, leg lifts back, and we squeeze the glute to come up. If your balance is bad and you feel like you spend more time trying to hold your balance, you can absolutely do a kickstand deadlift instead. 10 seconds to go. 2 and 1. All right, 2 dumbbells if you can. The hand that had the dumbbell. We're gonna start. Your opposite hand is gonna hold it up at the finish, and the arm that had the weight is going to lift and lower. So you wanna pull back, squeeze the shoulder blade in. We don't wanna pull it to our chest. Shoulder down, hold it up there. Opposite arm, nice good row. Should feel a squeeze both sides of your body. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, switching sides, going back to our single leg deadlift. 2 and 1. So single leg deadlift, one arm. So we're just using one dumbbell. And I've got mine on my opposite side. So if you need to for balance, kickstand deadlift, but the leg we're standing on is the one that's doing all the work. Push those hips back, good hinge. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Going for our one arm row with our isometric hold on the opposite side. So we pull it up, we hold it, here we go, lift and lower. Think about driving that elbow back, pull it towards the hip. The arm that's not moving, you shouldn't feel this in your upper shoulders around your neck, and you shouldn't feel it in your biceps. You should feel this. Middle back, good squeeze. Next round, we're gonna alternate our deadlifts and alternate our rows. 2 and 1. Bring it up. You're gonna go alternating deadlifts, 2 dumbbells, or I'm gonna hold my single dumbbell right in the center. Here we go. So right leg, bring it up, switching over left leg. Or if you prefer, if you have one leg that you know is weaker, or you have more trouble with your balance, you can do that side a second time. 10 seconds to go. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, both hands are going to be in the up position, and we're gonna alternate right, left. So start in the finish position, down and down. So really think squeezing the shoulder blades together in the back, holding that dumbbell up by your hip as the other dumbbell reaches towards the floor. 12 seconds. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, shake it out, set it down, grab a quick drink if you need it. Moving on, circuit number 3, lunge with a bicep curl and a rear delt fly. So again, we're gonna do right side, then left side, and then we're going to do both at the same time. Rear delts, I'm probably going to just do both at the same time. So lunge with a curl, lunge, curl, and bring it up. Or lunge, bring it up, and then curl. 3, 2, and 1. So lunge, bicep, curl. So you have the option to lunge, curl at the top, or lunge, curl at the bottom. You can do reverse lunges. That's perfectly okay. So it just kind of depends on how your legs are feeling today. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, rear delt. I'm gonna do both arms at the same time, but you are welcome to do right then left. Here we go. So good lift and lower. So think 1, 2, 1, 2. This one, it's really easy to swing up and then let the weights drop on the way down. We want to get a good squeeze, hold it up there for that second or that half second, and then lower. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Going for our lunge, bicep curl on the other side. Here we go. So lunge, push off, curl at the top, or lunge, curl at the bottom. Doing this single-sided, you have to work a little bit harder to hold your balance, hold your body up nice and tall. So we are getting a little bit of core work here. We're getting that anti-lateral flexion. So lateral flexion is when we lean to one side. Good, bring it in. This works on avoiding that. Bring it up for rear delts. 2 and 1. Lift and bring it down. For me personally, each round I'm gonna change my hand position. I'm doing thumbs up right now. I did back of the hand to the ceiling last round. I might do pinkies up for this next one. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last round, lunges. Alternate right, left. You can alternate your curls or both at the same time. So lunge, curl, take it back. I had to lighten my weights, so I'm going to do both at the same time. So good, step forward or backwards. Drop the back knee down towards the floor. Think about squeezing an orange right in the crook of your elbow. So your elbows stay pointing to the floor. We just squeeze something in the crook of your elbow. Last one. Good job. Bring it in. Rear delts. Last round. Here we go. I changed my hand position. Now I'm doing pinkies up. But you do what feels good. Focus on letting the small muscles in the back of your shoulder do the work versus letting those big muscles in your upper and mid back take over. Good, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up, shake it out. We have one more round up, and then we have 2 rounds down on the floor. We're going to do a side lunge with a halo circle, and then we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. So for the halo circle, light to medium weight because this is going to be working your shoulders. Stand nice and tall. Side lunge, when we come together, we swing it up and around and back in towards our chest. All right, one side only, 3, 2, and 1. So side lunge, take it down, you bring it up, circle up and around, like you're drawing a halo over your head, up and around. This is shoulder work, but this is also core work because we don't want to allow our low back to arch and round as we do this. So this is why if you've got shoulder issues, your halo might be small. Good, bring it in, but that's okay. All right, triceps, kick back, or if you have happy, healthy shoulders, Overhead extension, your time is on. So this is an option for you. If your shoulders do not like this, I want you to do a kickback. So if you feel like you're gonna hit yourself in the head with your dumbbell, elbows are pointing pretty much towards the ceiling, close to your ears. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in. Going to go for our side lunge with a halo on the other side, which means your halo is going to go the opposite direction. Here we go. So side lunge, step, circle it around. This is why we want to go light for the weights here. You want to get that range of motion. I don't expect you to get the dumbbell to the middle of your back, but if you can get it to the back of your head. Good side lunge, good halo. 2 and 1. All right, triceps, either skull crushers or kickbacks. I'm gonna bring it up, overhead. Here we go. So the dumbbell disappears behind your head and then it comes right back up again. Ribs are tucked. We're bracing our core. So this is just a different way of working our triceps. You may or may not find that this feels good. And if it doesn't, kickbacks are great. Good, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, side lunges with the halos, which means we've got to change directions every time. You can also just do the halo or just do the side lunge. So side lunge, halo, and then we go side lunge and halo, and it actually works out almost perfect because when you bring it around, you can go right into the side lunge on that side. 10 seconds to go. 2, 1. I'm gonna finish my last one. Good job. All right, skull crushers, not skull crushers, overhead extensions or your tricep kickbacks. Your time is on. So nice and tall, head is neutral, and it's okay if your dumbbell doesn't get all the way down to your back. You just want it to disappear and then come back up again. So 90-ish degrees is okay. You just want that good squeeze up at the top when you extend those elbows. Good, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it in, set it down. Grab a drink. We're going to head down to the floor for our last round. Last 2 rounds, actually. Yes? Yeah, we had time. You are going to need weights for a chest press, and then light weights if you want to do your dead bugs with weights and work a little bit of upper arm and back, but you want them to be light. We're talking a couple pounds. 5 might be about where a lot of you top out. If you need to stay up, you are going to do either a seated or even standing. This is going to be your hip opener, or you can do a hip opener here. And then we do chest presses. You can do banded chest press. You can do, push-ups, incline push-ups if you want. But we're gonna do a single leg bridge, and we're going to open and close one hip. You can always not do the bridge and just focus on your hip. That's okay too. So we're gonna take it up, lift up into a single leg bridge, lift one leg up so it's 90 degrees or so, and then we're gonna open it out to the side, and then we're gonna bring it right back in again. Inner thigh work, but we don't wanna let our whole body turn. So 30 seconds in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we're holding a bridge, one leg, we open it out, and then we bring it back up. Now, if you need to, don't worry about the bridge. Keep the hip on the floor, your glutes on the floor, and just open and close. You do not want your hip touching the floor. If it's touching the floor, does that mean that you're rotating your pelvis? We just want to take it out and bring it back up. 2 and 1. Good. Going for our chest presses. This round I'm going to do single and single, and then the third round I am going to do a spend press. Your time is on. So we're just taking it down, bringing it up. Nice, good chest press to the ceiling. If you have heavier weights, you can do single-sided. If you've got light weights, you can do both arms at the same time. So you get that extra volume because you're doing more reps. Whereas if you're going heavy, you're getting more volume because of the heavier weight. Good. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Going for our hip opener on the other side. So just think about where your dumbbells are so you don't smack your knee on your dumbbell. Here we go. Lift up 90 degrees or so with that hip. Take it out to the side. Bring it back in. So open the hip, kind of like when we do a stretch, and then pull it back in. So think about leading with your knee. And me personally, I got some good clicking in the front of my hip on this one. Good. Bring it in. Going back for our chest press. So I am switching sides. Here we go. Reach it up. Nice, good push. And then on the way down. So a neutral grip, palms facing in, is going to be a little easier. I have my elbow out at an angle. I'm imagining I'm doing half of the letter A with my arm. Good. Bring it in. We're going to take it down. And we're going to keep our feet flat on the floor, or you can feet flat on the floor, lift the hips or keep them down, butterfly. Both knees go out, and then we squeeze them on the way in. I had a moment. I forgot what we were doing. So squeeze the glutes, lift it up. We're going to open both hips out to the side, squeeze it in, butterfly knees. And really try to squeeze at the top. Squeeze those inner thighs together. Good. Bring it in. Chest press. One more round. I'm going to do both arms same time. Take it down. Bring it up. You can also alternate. One arm stays up while you take the other arm down to the floor. Inhale on the way down, exhale on the way up. Good job, bring it in. Set those weights off to the side. Grab a quick drink if you need it. You're gonna grab light weights if you want to do weighted dumbbells or weighted dead bugs, dumbbell dead bugs. So you're going to be in your dead bug position. We are going to use our arms and our legs, and we're going to do our normal moving dead bug. And you're gonna have the option to hold a weight in each hand, and when the arm goes towards the floor, you're gonna get a little bit of work. 30 seconds, your time is on. Your second exercise is going to be kind of a windshield wiper. Now you can do this exercise without dumbbells. That's perfectly fine. This is a core exercise, but adding in the dumbbells gets you a little bit of upper body work. Makes your core work just a little bit harder. Good. Weights down. Make sure that they aren't going to be near your knees. Arms out to the side. We're going to bring our legs up into 90 degrees. We're going to take both knees to the right, bring it into the center, then both knees to the left. So just a good windshield wiper. Knees do not need to touch the floor, and it's actually good if they don't. Opposite shoulder needs to stay on the floor. So try to squeeze those inner thighs together. Let your knees stay close. 2 and 1. All right, going back for our dead bugs, round 2. Decide if you'd like to use weights. You can always use 1 weight as well instead of 2. Here we go. So good dead bug. Bring it in. Slowly lower the weight towards the floor, moving from the shoulders. Think about pulling that belly in, low back towards the floor. We want to aim for our belly being a little bit flat or like a bowl instead of having a bread loaf on your tummy. Somebody said that once in a video, and I'm like, that's actually kind of a nice cue. And you don't want to look like you have a bread loaf resting on your tummy. All right, arms out to the side, legs up, windshield wipers. Now here's a challenge for you. Take it to one side and then straighten the knees, bend the knees, come back into the center. Go to the other side, extend the knees, bring it back in. So you're kind of getting a little leg extension. You're lengthening your lever, which is going to put a little bit more stress on your core. If this does not feel good, then take that part out. Good, bring it in. One more round. Going for those dumbbell dead bugs. So low back pulled into the floor, legs up. Here we go. Take it out and back in. Opposite arm and leg. You can keep the knee bent and just tap your heel down to the floor, making it harder, extending the leg. Good, bring it in. Going for one more set of those windshield wipers. 3, 2, and 1. So legs are up, go to the side, and you don't have to go very far. Extend the knee, bring it back in the center, going over. So you can aim for the ceiling, where the wall and the ceiling meet with your toes, or you can go a little bit farther down and meet the corners where one wall meets the other. Three, 2, and 1. Bring it in. You can pull your knees into your chest. Take your legs out straight. Take a nice deep breath. Give yourself a little bit of a break. So let's pull the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg. And switch sides. So pull the left knee in, extend the right leg. Good, let's switch sides. Pull that right knee up, and then we're gonna pull the right knee across the body while the left leg is extended straight. In our right arm, we're gonna open the shoulder, palm facing up, reaching towards the side. So the knee goes towards the floor, but the opposite shoulder tries to stay on the floor. Release, bring it into the center, straighten the right leg, left leg comes up, pull that left leg across the body, open that left arm, palm facing up. So we're trying to get the knee to the floor and keep the opposite shoulder close to the floor. So a little hip stretch, little low back stretch, and a little bit of chest and bicep. Release, bring it into the center. You're gonna roll yourself to one side, push yourself up to a seated position. Gonna take our legs a little bit wide, and we're going to do our side to side sequence. Hands can be by your hips if you need them to. Your challenge is to try not to do this, or not to have your hands on the floor if you can. Take it over to the right, both legs as close to 90-90 as you can get, sitting on that hip. You're gonna turn, and we wanna fold at the hip like we're sitting into our glutes. So it's not about getting our forehead to the floor, it's about sitting into that front hip and feeling a nice good stretch. Bring it up, we're gonna switch it over to the other side. So take it over as close to 90-90 as you can get, rotate over, and again, fold at the hips like you're making this crease in the front smaller by keeping your chest and your forehead away from the floor, but sitting into that glute. Good, let's go ahead and sit up. Take that bottom leg, bring it underneath the top leg, come over onto hands and knees. We're going to do hip circles. So we're going to kind of modify our cat-cow. We inhale, then we take the hips to the right, exhale, pull up the belly in the center, and then take the hips to the left. So inhale to the right, exhale in the center, and move to the left. So your upper body doesn't go anywhere. Just nice, good hip circles. Now we're gonna go the other direction. Inhale in the center, go to the left, exhale in the middle, pull it up, and then circle to the right. So slow and steady here. I'm gonna do about 3 circles. Good, now you're gonna find that midpoint. Pull the belly in, a little bit of a tail feather, tuck neutral spine. We're gonna straighten our arms, lock out our elbows. We're gonna do shoulder circles now. So we're gonna think about shoulders coming up towards our ears. Pull the shoulders back and down, and then push the floor away. So shoulder circles. And these ones are tricky. They take a little bit of practice. And we gotta keep those elbows straight. Good, now we're gonna go the other direction. So push the floor away, pull it back and down, or back and forward, I should say. So now we're gonna take our shoulders up by our ears, push the floor away, pull them down and back. Good circles. Bring it back. We're gonna sit our hips to our heels, reach those arms out. Give our wrists a little bit of a break, stretch out underneath our arms. Pull yourself forward into a plank. You can do the wave or keep a neutral spine. And then option to drop the hips and open into up dog. Look over one shoulder, look over the other. Bring it to the center, tuck the toes under, lift the hips, push it back into down dog, and we're gonna add in alternating heel drops, little stretches. Bring the knees down in the center, walk our hands back, hips go to the heels. Place your right hand on your right heel, squeeze your glute, push your hip forwards. And we're gonna bring that left arm up, reach it over. Bring it down, switching sides, left hand to left heel, shoulder down, squeeze the glutes. Right arm comes up and open. Bring it down. Take one leg in front, usually your strong leg, hand on the thigh, push through that heel, come up to standing. Let's take our right hand to our upper back. And we're going to give ourselves a nice, good pat on the back, stretching out that tricep. Switching sides, left hand to left shoulder. You can add support and extra stretch help here or down here. Bring the arms down, take the right hand into the small of your back if you can. Left hand is going to grab it. You're going to pull it over and make a little chicken wing. And you're going to tilt your head towards the chicken wing. If you can't do the arm part, just focus on a nice good stretch. And now we're going to turn our head side to side, shaking our head no. Release, bring it up, switching sides, left hand into the small of the back, right hand is going to grab it if you can, pull it over, make a good chicken wing, lean away from that shoulder. And then we're going to shake our head. So we're going to look down and then up. Good, release, bring it up in the center. Big breath in, spread your fingers. Exhale, thumb to index, middle ring, and pinky. Good, one more time. Big breath in and exhale. And you are all done.